Who likes Mr. India? Mr. India is a movie in which a guy by the name of Arun Verma gets the ability to become invisible, and he does all sorts of things. But what I'm interested in is that when he becomes invisible, no one can see him, obviously. But can he see others? Now you'll be like, duh, or else how will he do all these things? You might be right, but let's apply some science to it. Firstly, we need to know how our eye works, and to know that we need to know two more things: refraction and how lenses refract. Google says that refraction is the fact or phenomena of light or radio waves, etc., being deflected in passing obliquely through the interface between one medium and another, or through a medium of varying density. For those of you who didn't understand this means that when a light ray goes from one medium to another, it deflects from its original path. That means it bends. And it does this in two ways. When a light ray passes from a rarer medium to a denser medium, like from air to water or air to glass, it bends towards the normal. And when it does the opposite, it bends away from the normal. Now we know what refraction is. Let's learn how lenses refract. There are a lot of lenses out there, but you need to know only two: a convex and a concave lens. This is what a convex lens looks like when drawn on paper.
The light passing through its middle is called the principal axis of the lens. When all the light rays are parallel to the principal axis, they refract and converge at a single point. This point is called the principal focus of the lens.
Yeah, one more thing to note: the light rays are parallel to the principal axis when the object is at infinity, like the sun or stars or something far away. Usually, a convex lens produces an inverted image, which means the image is upside down. This is what a concave lens looks like when drawn on paper. But in this, when light rays are parallel to the principal axis, they diverge away. Here one light ray goes to Kashmir and the other goes to Kanyakumari. Can you tell me where is the principal focus of this lens? You might be thinking this concave lens does not have a principal focus. But if we trace the light rays backwards, it appears that they diverge from a single point. And this point is called the principal focus of a concave lens. Yeah, one more thing. A concave lens usually produces erect images. That means the image is right side up. Did you know a human body has enough bones to make a human skeleton? You know how I know this? Common sense! Now that you know how lenses work, let's look at the human eye. And if you are smart, you might notice that this part looks a lot like a convex lens. And you are correct. This is called the crystalline lens. Although most of the refraction is done by the cornea, a transparent bulge in front of the eye, we assume that the crystalline lens does most of the refraction. When an object is kept in front of an eye, the light rays travel from the object, get refracted by the crystalline lens, and an image is formed on the retina. The retina is a screen made up of light-sensitive cells, and when light hits these cells, they send an electrical signal to the brain through the optic nerve. And the brain gets an inverted image, which it then flips for us to see properly. Fun fact: babies after being born see the world upside down because their brains haven't quite learned to flip the image formed on the retina. Now that we know what is refraction, how lenses refract and how our eye works, let's apply all that we know to the movie Mr. India. When Mr. India becomes invisible, all the light rays are traveling through his body. That means the light rays are also traveling through his eyes and they are not getting refracted. If the light rays are not getting refracted, there is no image formed on the retina and thus he cannot see. Isn't it amazing that if no one can see you, you cannot see anyone? Thanks for watching.